Welcome back to This Week at Hiut. If you're new to the channel as a whole, I'm Jack, and this is my co-host, Joe. As many of you will know, the Grandmasters are away on their annual 2-week factory shutdown, which is why it's so quiet in here. Now, even though the factory staff are not here, it's not been completely silent. We have had the factory shop open. We've also had a factory tour this week. If you come on those tours, you'll get to learn about the original factory. You'll also get to learn about Hiut and what makes us Hiut. Isn't that right, Joe? Yes. That's what he sounds like. In a few weeks' time, we plan on launching 100 Déjà Blues. Now, a Déjà Blue is a pair of jeans that has been sent in by one of our lovely customers because it no longer fits them, and in return we give them £50 off their next order, and then we have the chance then to resell that pair of jeans so that they continue being used by a new customer, or being worn by a new customer, I should say. Each pair is completely unique. There's no two pairs of the same, because everybody who has worn them differently or had a different lifestyle to each other. All of them will be in different conditions. So some of them will have been worn a lot, some of them will have not been worn as much, and some of them will have been repaired. So there's a variation to our Déjà Blues. Now, I think we should go and have a look at a couple of them to give you an idea of what they are like and what's in store. But do remember, with the Déjà Blue, if you want to know when we are launching these next 100 slots of completely unique pairs of denim, make sure you're signed up to the newsletter. If you want to be ahead of everyone else and know exactly what's happening with Hiut, that is the place where we tell everyone first. So make sure you do sign up to the newsletter. So yeah, let's go have a look at some Déjà Blues. I'm going to move the camera a little bit. Right, these are some Déjà Blues coming up in our Déjà Blue launch. Very interesting to see the different conditions of these jeans. Brand new, worn. You've got 3 pairs here. We've got a Stelsby, we've got an organic stretch selvage here, double indigo, one of our stretch slim or stretch skinny pairs of jeans. One of the only stretches that we do as well, actually, to be fair, because most of the stuff we do is raw denim. But this has been worn by someone, and not that much. So if I just move those two out of the way, if you have a look at this, it's pretty much brand new. So yeah, there's not a whole lot to really talk about this one, other than the fact that this one has got a little bit of stretch in there. I mean, compared to everything else that we do, this has got a crazy amount of stretch in it. So yeah, that's a Stelsby. If you don't get a huge amount of brand new pairs of jeans in the Déjà Blue, usually it's ones that have been worn after a while, and there's 2 right here that give a good example of that. As many of you will know, we do short runs, and that's what this one's come from. It's a short run, very limited edition anyway. Someone's now worn it. It's now entirely unique and one-of-a-kind pair of jeans, which is pretty cool. Brand new, not brand new, being worn. You can start to see the fade lines on the back of the knee here, which is awesome. If I bring them up to the camera, we call that, well, it depends what you want to call it. You can call it ripples or honeycomb. It's usually more honeycomby the longer you've been wearing them. This one's got a unique patch because it's a short run. You see the unique patch just here, and you can see how worn in that is compared to the Stelsby one. But look at the difference there. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. You can see the coin pocket fade. Fingers crossed that picks up. Yeah, you can just about see that. You can also see all the whiskers on the front. And that moves me on to this one. It's called a double indigo. The awesome thing about double indigo is it's been dyed in both directions on the fabric. And what that means is that as it fades a lot slower than another pair of jeans. And the telling part about this pair of jeans to show that someone has been wearing it is the leather patch. Look at that. That's gone through the wash a couple of times. You can tell by the crinkle in it. But yeah, it's a really cool thing about Deja Blue. Every single one's got a number. I'll give you a little close up of that. Oh, wow, this camera's really good. But yeah, that was the Deja Blue. Let's go somewhere else and talk about what else has been going on in the factory. Wow, excellent. Oh my goodness, almost went flying forward, did you? Okay. Stop wobbling. It's not good for the camera. It's better. In other news, we have just released 83 slots for Red Dot made to order. The Red Dot is a way to put a deposit down on some fabric to secure that fabric for you, and then we will send you an email a few weeks later asking you to pay the balance. When you pay the balance, you will then choose your size, style, all that kind of thing, okay? But it's a little bit different with this one. You are purchasing a slot for September instead of purchasing fabric. When it comes then to paying for the balance, we will send you a link to our made to order collection. We'll give you a code that takes off the deposit, and you will be able to choose anything from that collection then. This means that you can have Japanese salvage, hemp, organic, whatever we've got in this collection at the time, essentially. And if I were you, I would definitely go and have a look right now at your inbox if you're signed up to the newsletter. Don't worry if you've missed the email yesterday, because there will be a follow-up email Sunday and Monday, just to give you a heads up, to let you know there's not much time left, basically. And remember, there's only 83 slots, okay? So if you really do want one, you're gonna have to be quick. But yeah, that's all from this week's episode. I'm here by myself, not in the factory, but in terms of the YouTube team, which was me and Joe. Spoiler alert, this isn't actually him. He's actually on holiday. Nice for you, Joe. He's on holiday all week. He's left me to do the YouTube, which I am quite worried about in terms of the editing, but that's Future Jack's problem. So, but yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Any questions, any queries about any of this stuff, leave a comment below or just send us an email, give us a ring on Monday. We're happy to help. We know all the answers because we work here. But yeah, without further ado, thanks for watching. Hope to see you next week. See ya. Bye-bye. Excellent work, Joe.